If you are someone who is registered with our Office of Disability Services and you need some kind of accommodation for the course, please don't hesitate to contact me and let me know what that is.
Geez, so what are these like totally basic assignments that we have to do all semester?
Okay, the assignments. Yeah, that's a good question. Let me explain. So this course has two components that are based on your labor. In other words, how much work you're doing. The first is the peer workshops, which are like the heart of the course and where you're going to practice a lot of the important skills that you will need later on. Peer workshops happen in the synchronous class meetings on Zoom, which are on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And you have a choice this summer between attending from 11:30 to 12:30 or attending from 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. It's the same exact material in both class meetings. So as long as you attend one each time, one on Tuesday, one on Thursday, I don't care which one you go to. So you can go to the 11:30 meeting or to the 12:30 meeting. It's going to be the same stuff in both classes. You can go to the 11:30 meeting on Tuesdays and the 12:30 meeting on Thursdays, however it works best for your schedule. They're both meetings. Either one is going to be the exact same material and you can attend either one.
Excuse me. What if I am unable to attend one of the synchronous classes? Will there be a way for me to make up the missed work?
Well, that's a really good question. Thanks. You can replace up to 2 missed synchronous Zoom classes by watching the class recording and completing the peer workshop online instead of attending the class meeting. I'll replace up to 2. So try to prioritize attending the Zoom class sessions because you can't just do all of them online. Part of it is the face-to-face real-time interaction is key. But I will let you replace up to 2 because I know life happens and you can't always make it even if you're trying. So the peer workshops are graded on how many you complete. And that information is on page 2 of the syllabus and posted here for you. The second component then that's based on labor or how much work you do is the weekly letters that you're going to be writing to me. And in those letters, you're going to do little exercises where you practice skills, you're going to reflect on what you learn, and then you're going to get personal feedback from me. So for each letter, there's going to be a separate assignment sheet that explains exactly what you need to do. So take a look at those. Again, just like with the peer workshops, the letters are graded on how many you complete. One more time, how many on page 2 of the syllabus. The other 3 components then are based on grading standards, how effectively you do or do not meet the standards in the grading rubric for each assignment. The first of these 3 components is the discussions, which happen online asynchronously, so on your time, in a written or an audio or a video format. There are 5 opportunities to complete discussions, and I'll grade each of those on a rubric, and I'll count the top 4 scores. So if you miss a discussion or you need a practice round, that's okay. You'll have an extra chance to get the score you want. So 5 chances, top 4 scores that I count.
OMG, I never understand what a rubric does. They are totally sus. Literally.
I know they do seem weird, rubrics, but the idea behind a rubric is that when I mark the score you got, you can read the corresponding box and see what you did well and what you still need to work on. But you're right that rubrics are limited.
Excuse me. Given the admittedly limited nature of rubrics, what should I do if I read the rubric and I still don't have a clear sense of what I need to do to improve?
If you don't understand why you got a score after reading through the rubric, then just contact me. I'm not allowed to discuss grades over email, unfortunately, due to the rules of FERPA, which protect your privacy. But I'm happy to schedule an appointment with you during the week to chat about your score, to look at a draft, to talk you through what I thought worked or didn't work. You can always show me a draft ahead of time before it's due. I'm happy to take a look and give you feedback and tell you how to get a better score on it. Instead of having office hours at a specific time, since everybody's schedules are kind of all over the place, I'm happy to just make an appointment with you at whatever time works for your schedule. So email me and we'll make an appointment to talk in a Zoom meeting. I can usually make a same day appointment or one the next day or the day after. So just shoot me an email and I'll get back to you as soon as I can and we'll talk. In addition to the discussions, the other 2 components that are graded with these rubrics are the 2 major course projects, which is the academic argument project and the multimodal argument project. Both of those projects center around the same topic. One of them, the academic argument, asks you to make an academic argument about the topic that you select in a written format, in other words, an essay. And the other, the multimodal argument, asks you to make the same argument you just made in the other paper, but in a multimodal format to a non-academic audience. If you don't know what that means yet, don't worry, we're going to talk about all that stuff. But to prepare for that, you're going to learn about visual and written rhetoric. You're going to learn about reading and understanding academic writing and academic arguments. And you'll learn about using the library's databases to research in a way that is more efficient than Google. I swear it is. I know you don't believe me, but
Whatever.
I promise it's more efficient than Google. Anyway, we'll work on topic selection for those projects in our very first synchronous class meeting on Tuesday. So make sure you read through the course project overview and topic selection document on the course essentials page before you come to class on Tuesday. Summer goes by really quick, so put on your seatbelts and get ready to fly.
Excuse me. Technically, we're not flying, but I do understand the metaphor that you're using to evoke the sense of how quickly the class proceeds during the intensive summer session, where each week is like 3 weeks in a regular semester, necessitating a pace that can be challenging for some. I look forward to it.